Hi guys, welcome to another episode of On the Road to OKC 2016. Well, as I say every week, what a week. And this week has been particularly busy. I had a lot on, particularly this weekend because on Saturday I was at an art festival in where I live, in the town I live. Where I was selling my books and did extremely well, but it really was, a case of Friday night was taken up with the dinner for that, and then on the Saturday we were there from about 8:30 through to about 5:30, so that took up most of the day, and by the time I got home I was ready just to collapse and spent some hours on the sofa just eating and watching TV. The most healthy of lifestyles. But anyway, that's all I was up for really by that point. So unfortunately, I really haven't made any progress. I've made a little bit of progress. I tell a lie there. I have made a little bit of progress in the sense that I've got some units based up that I really wanted to. So, for example, the French medium mortar team is now based up. I've got a Japanese medium mortar team based up. I've got an MG34 team based up. I've got my French MG team based up. So I've got a few smaller groups kind of based up that I wanted to, and I'm sure I will get on and get the other stuff based up, but it's just a case of kind of finding the time, and that really is this week's going to be this week's task to get those based up. Now last week I said I was going to build the Germans. I didn't actually get around to building any of them, although I got a couple of videos recorded that I needed to. And I've still got the tutorial. I need to finish recording that, so I will need to actually build some. But yeah, and then yesterday was my birthday as well, so that day was really taken up with just doing birthday stuff, because that's what you do. And then homework for my master's class because I'm doing another one. Although I'll be halfway through after this one, which is really nice. So kind of, yeah, a real busy week, and I'm sure you guys are well aware and very familiar with the fact that life just gets in the way sometimes, and I, as much as I would rather do this than other stuff, I have to be a grown up at times and just say no. I really need to get on and do the stuff I've got to do before I get to the toys. So such is life. So this week I will be getting more. I will be building the rest of the Germans and getting them based, which will be quite a job. I can imagine building the Germans taking several hours, and the basing taking several hours, just in the sense that kind of making the green stuff up and then spreading the green stuff out on the base takes a bit of time, and then depending on whether I'm gonna let them dry before I glue or whether I'm just kind of embed them a little bit into the base, and it's a decision I need to make, but there we go, it's life. So this will be a bit of a shorter update. There's also been further activity this week that has made quite a big difference to my plans for Oklahoma City. It's not official yet, but it's pretty close to being official. I've been asked as an author for my comic book series to attend an event which is it's huge. I can't tell you yet what it is because it needs to be confirmed, but it is a huge event for me as an author, and unfortunately it is the same weekend as Oklahoma City. Now, my plan was to go to that event for one day and then go to Oklahoma City for a day, and that was going to be the Sunday. Unfortunately, that Sunday they're not doing it on Sunday this year. They're doing literally Friday and Saturday because of the sort of not very many people turned out on Sunday. So unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to miss it. But that does not mean that I'm going to stop this project by any means, because I found it so motivating in terms of actually getting stuff done that I really want to get done. And I'm really enjoying it. And some weeks it is the highlight of the week, and sometimes you just need that sort of highlight to get you through. So So I have decided that I will continue with this series. I will continue to strive to get the game done. It has no disadvantage to me to keep going, so I'm going to. And my plan is to deliver on my way down, because the event that I may well be at is in Houston, in Texas. So I will be driving down past Oklahoma City to get down there. So my plan is to drop it off with John and Andrew Chesney and those great guys. And I fully trust them to, not only to look after all my stuff, but to do a grand job of having this as a participation game. And I'm sure from what they've said that they would enjoy having my game there. So so I'm going to build everything. I'm going to paint everything up. I'm going to have it all done. I'm going to put it in some boxes, take it down with me, hand it over to them, let them play with it for the weekend, and then I'll pick it back up on the way through, on my way home. Hopefully they'll take some pictures for me as well, because I would love to have that. And obviously I really wanted to be there to film a little bit, and for this, and I wanted to take some pictures to put up on the Facebook page. But these things happen, guys, and as much as I would love to do my hobby, the possibilities that may come from this event that I'm going to go to, for me as an author, is huge. I mean, and I don't want to sort of play it up as if this could be the moment when I become the famous comic book author, and I'm become the next Stan Lee. That's not what this means. But if I didn't go, it wouldn't be a setback, because I'm not up there, but I wouldn't get up there at this point. And so I kind of need to be there to show my face, to get my name out there, to sell my comics, and who knows what could come from that. I mean, there are thousands of people who go to this event, and I'm sure you can go away and Google this now and research it, and I'm sure you'll find out what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say anything officially yet. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling about that, but basically you get the idea that this is an event I need to be at, and so unfortunately Wargaming's got to take a back seat to that. So such is life. But anyway, I am striving on. And for my birthday, I got more figures. I was very pleased with this. I actually ordered them from Warlord, and then my wife got them when they were delivered before I was able to get to them. So she then wrapped them up, which was great of her. I really appreciated it. It was nice to get some figures, because, it's what I like to get for my birthday. And she doesn't really know what I want. So I can't just say Germans, because she'll get the wrong ones, obviously. Although any figure's a good figure in my books, but there we go. So let's quickly go through what I got, because I'm really excited. Let's kind of get because of the numbers of figures involved in my game, I needed more dice. So I now have another pack of brown dice, order dice, and I have another 2 packs of grey order dice. So I now have 36 order dice per side. That should fit all of my units in. If it doesn't, I really don't know what I'm going to do other than order more dice. But no, that should be enough. I calculated it out the other day as to on my army list, which will feature in a future episode. And I think 36 should cover. I think the Allies are the biggest group, and they're under 36. I think they're 32 or 33 units, somewhere around that. So I should have enough there. So that was the dice. I also picked up the first of 2 that I need. A German 1939-42 motorcycle with sidecar. So I've got that set now, and I'll be doing product reviews on these, and I'll be maybe looking at a tutorial on putting together metal figures. So I'll be doing that. I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a great little figure set to do, and I'm not even sure. I'm not sure whether it comes with a base or not. Let's open it up now and have a look. Because if not, oh, it does. Oh, nice. It comes with a 60mm base, which is perfect. My only concern is it's plastic, but we may have to go with that anyway. I'm going to have a think what I'm going to do about the base. I don't even know if I'm going to base it, actually, now I think about it. I don't base vehicles, generally speaking. I like them to be freestanding, and because they're such a large figure and they don't need anything to keep them upright, often I don't base my vehicles so that whatever terrain they're on. Just seem to make sense to me. You wouldn't want to put it on a grassy base and then need it to go fight in the snow of Russia. So I don't base them. So I probably won't base these. So I've got another 60mm base for my collection of 60mm bases. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. The next set that I got was the British BEF Command set. It's good. It's got a radio man in there, so I've got some sort of forward observer. I've also got an air forward observer anyway, so that'll be useful. But I've got an artillery one now as well. Comes with a medic, which is really important. Comes with another officer who's actually the same as the one that I've got in my my BEF box set that I got. So I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I'm not sure. My original plan was to use the sort of the more senior officer looking figure who's got a great coat, and he's just here. And what I was going to do with him was convert him by using some green stuff on the legs to make it look like he had riding boots on, because the Belgians don't have a command figure available, but they need a command officer. So what I was going to do, through my readings, I found that the Belgian officers often mimicked the British officers and the sort of style of their uniform. So I was literally just going to use a British figure and convert him. Now, kind of thinking about that now, I've got a couple of officers with caps on, so I could have a cap on both, and maybe just either convert or just paint in Belgian colours the guy with the pistol, because I don't want him to be the same as the other guy that I've got with a pistol, my first lieutenant. I'm going to have a think about that, but if I do convert it, I'm going to have a Bolt Action Basics episode on conversions anyway, so if that's the case, then he'll be in there. So anyway, I'm really pleased to get that, because that bulks out my British force a little bit more. The only thing I really need for my British now is vehicles and another section of troops. So I may, in October, look to either get some more vehicles or to start bulking out, because the Belgians need doing as well. And my British are all painted up now, so actually, technically, I could actually push out the boat and say, look, I need more figures. Don't know if the wife will fall for that one or not. Who knows? Anyway, let's move on. So, my Belgians. Now, having seen one of the Bolt Action Facebook page members put up a video on converting figures to make into Belgians to add to the small range there is, I decided I would do that, and I needed a machine gun team and I needed a medium mortar team for my Belgians, and so that is what I have gone and ordered. Now, I've actually ordered the Finnish machine gun team and the Finnish medium mortar team. The reason for that is it was suggested to me by the author of that video that the Finnish uniforms are actually very similar to the Belgians. So what I did was I contacted Warlord and I asked them if they could send me some Belgian heads, which they have. I've got 8 Belgian heads. I don't think you'll pick that up very well. But anyway, 8 Belgian heads with Adrian helmets on, and I will be swapping those onto the figures for those 2 teams. So I will have the first units of my Belgian army, and I will again put a tutorial up about that in the Bolt Action Basics series. So yeah, great little few sets there that I needed. I'm really, really pleased with them. I think this month, probably towards the end of this month now, I will put in an order for more vehicles. Probably see if I can try to get all the British ones done so that I've got them out of the way, and move on. Try to complete fully my British force, and then you know, if worse comes to worse, then I've got at least a British force out there, and hopefully we can scrounge together enough French or whatever. But I think I'm going to be alright. I've got 8 months, as I said in the previous video, and I think it's done. So this week's pledge, which I didn't get done, and if I was in a group of us, I'd take a forfeit for it, but I'm not, so tough luck. This week I plan to get the 30 Blitzkrieg Germans built that I haven't built already, get them all onto bases, and to get the remaining figures that I've got from the first box onto bases. I also have some Russians and some Japanese that need to be put onto bases as well, and if I can do all of that by Saturday, then we will be quids in, really, because on Saturday we're going to be having my birthday bash, me and a bunch of my friends. 10x4 table set up very similarly to, in fact, identical to the game for Oklahoma City, and we're going to play what I'm actually thinking about doing now that I had to think about this on the way home this morning, was to do to basically set it up like the forces that I'm going to have for the early war game, and then basically make it a play test. So what I will be doing is using some late war, maybe some paras, or I might keep the paras for that objective because I really do like that. Just something different, but add to it. But I will take a bunch of commandos and I'll make a 10-man section with a Bren, and I will have them as an additional BEF force. The French are all, I've got all those. The Germans will have their 2 platoons. I might throw in Japanese and Russians as well because I just want to get everything on the table. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should I playtest the kind of game, or should I just get everything out on the table and just have a fantastic day of bolt action? Please leave your comments in the comments box or on the Facebook pages. I'd love to know your thoughts because I'm kind of stuck on this one. I'm really not sure what to do. Too many options, I guess. So there you go. That's my pledge for this week. That's what I'm going to be up to this week. I will be taking some video of the game. I will be taking pictures of the game. It's going to be fantastic. Can't wait. Yeah. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like it. Please leave your comments, and I want to know your thoughts. And if you really like this series or any of my other series, please subscribe to the channel. It's great to have your support. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next week for next week's update, or any of the other videos that are coming out this week. On Thursday we've got a product review that's coming out. I'll have to think what product review that is. Might be something that I've put out here today. Who knows? Product review Thursday, and then next Saturday I will be releasing another Bolt Action Basics, and I believe this week we're going to be looking at bases. Bases that could be used for bolt action and wargaming in general. So yeah, stay tuned, check those out, and we'll see you next week. Okay, take care. Bye.